Stedman Herwick. I'm a wife, the mom of 2 beautiful boys, and the creator of Chic Mama LA. This is my new web series where I pick up other chic mamas and their kids for a quick ride to school. Each episode, we will talk about all things fashion and beauty and get some great tips along the way. And it's all from a mom's perspective. Welcome to Chic Mama Carpool. Today, I am picking up celebrity makeup artist Monika Blunder, and she's going to teach me so many new tips. I cannot wait. Let's go get her. Here we are. Great, how are you?
Thank you so much for coming.
Of course, I can't wait to get Gabriel.
Yeah, we're gonna go pick him up. His school is like 5 to 10 minutes away from here.
I'm so jealous of that. In the meantime, if you could teach me a thing or two about makeup, because I feel like I know nothing.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
To show you a few little tips and tricks.
Yes, please. Yes, please, because I'm in need. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, you look like you know what you're doing.
I don't think so, but thank you. Thank you. So let's go get Gabriel. I'd like to know how you got into makeup. What made you decide that you were going to be the fabulous celebrity makeup artist?
Oh my God, I have quite an interesting story because
me.
as you can hear with my accent, I'm not American.
You're ridiculously adorable
Oh,
accent.
thank you. I'm born and raised in Austria, actually in a very small town. I was like 18, 19, and I told my parents that's what I want to do. And there was a really famous makeup school in Germany about 4 hours away from where I'm from, and it was really expensive. So my parents were like not willing to pay that kind of money for a makeup school. So I was so determined that I wrote a letter to the Austrian government, and I just explained my passion to makeup, and that's something I would like to do, and that there's no schooling in Austria, blah, blah, blah. And then a couple of months later, they wrote back and they wrote that they paid for half of the school.
That is the best story ever.
Thank you.
I love that. It was so meant to be.
Yeah, and I think the point I want to make with this story is I think that in life, you just have to be determined. And I think when you have drive in life, it gets you anywhere.
It really does.
You have to put something ahead of you and say, that's what I want to do. And that's what I did. But I'm super grateful and happy, and I love what I do so much that, here we are today.
I love that story. Thank you for just telling me that. Honestly, I feel like things sometimes come a little too easy. And if you really want something, you have to work for it.
Exactly.
I love that.
Oh, thank you.
Well, like I said, I feel like I'm in serious need of makeup help.
Yes.
Even though you said I didn't, I feel like I do. I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm going to ask you some questions.
Of course.
Of how to go about doing things.
Of course.
Okay, so you're not going to believe this. I went in to 7-Eleven.
Okay.
I found they are selling, are you ready?
They have makeup. They don't have makeup.
Look at this. Simply Me Beauty.
No way.
Look at this.
Since
and
when?
It's so cute.
It's super cute.
It's like all the color trends that are on point right now.
Super cute. A blush.
But we're talking 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. I cannot even take it. Yeah, one-stop shopping right there.
Isn't that the best?
So cute.
I was wondering, if you bought this, how would you go about putting this on? I feel like I see the packaging and I think it's pretty, but I don't know if I'm applying it correctly.
Yeah. So, I mean, I like that you really only have a few products in here because I personally don't like to wear too much makeup during the day. And, you know, in my age range now, I feel like the more makeup I wear, the older I actually look. And I can show you how I do all this right now with these products.
Yes, please.
So I already have a little bit of foundation on from earlier, and then I'm using your mascara you bought at 7-Eleven.
It's good, right?
And the brush is actually really
It's amazing
cool.
brush.
I don't like too thick of brushes because if it's thinner, it's easier to get to the root of your lashes, and you always want to get as tight and as close to the root of your lashes and then kind of wiggle the rest upwards.
Okay.
And so I'm going to show you, how I'm going to do this. I just go like really close. It's really interesting to do your mascara while driving, by the way, but I'm trying to do this. So just like get really close to the root of your lashes and then kind of wiggle it upwards.
You're such a pro.
And then do that. And then you have some blush in here.
I do.
Which is super cute. There are 2 colors.
Which I thought was good, right?
Yes, and you can even just like dip the brush into both colors and just kind of like mix it together.
I like that.
And I'm a blush girl.
Me too.
I always feel like blush just kind of like gives me a little bit of, you know, it just brightens my face. And I just kind of like put the blush on the apples of my cheeks and kind of go in round circular motion and just kind of like concentrate the blush just in my apple area.
Okay, that's good to know.
And then what else? I love lip. I'm a lip girl.
Me too.
You too. This color you chose here is actually, I love, this is kind of like a little bit of, I would call it like a berry. There's so many different ways of applying lipstick. I'm a huge fan of stain. A stained look is almost like if you're eating a popsicle and you have left over from the popsicle. So you can just kind of like take the lipstick and then press it together.
Oh my God, I was doing it wrong.
And then you can even take your finger and just blot it into your lips. And it just looks like really natural that way instead of like applying it in a really, really heavy way. You can even use this lipstick a little bit on your cheeks if you want to. I'm a huge fan of cream blush.
Show me right now.
Like you could really just literally take your finger and just put it a little bit on the apples of your cheeks again, and it just like gives you a little bit of a pop.
You've
Same
already
thing on the other side.
Taught me so much. So what would you do with this eyeshadow palette?
So instead of using an eyeliner, what you can do with your eyeshadow is you have a really pretty palette right here. And I like the darker shades down here, like the chocolate brown or even purple. I think is such a beautiful,
so pretty.
Especially with your eye color, it like really pop.
That's why I bought
And
it.
your eyes will even look more green if you apply. So let's maybe go with this purple shade. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I dip my brush into the purple, and I'm just gonna put that shadow really close to the lash line.
Ooh.
And it just makes your lash line look a little bit richer and just gives you a little bit of a pop.
I love it.
What else do we have in here? Oh, there's a little bit of a brow.
Okay, I'm obsessed with my brows.
Yes, I can tell. They're beautiful.
Thank
you have the
you.
best brows. I like a full brow. In order to achieve that, you have a little bit of a brow palette right here and with a little brushy. I am a big fan of just kind of like creating that arch in here.
Okay.
You know, so you go and create that arch, and I always like to elongate my brow a little bit more.
Ooh.
So I'm not a big fan of too much color in the center, in the front, because sometimes that can make you look a little bit kind of like, you know, just older and like grumpier, you know?
Good to know.
So I keep, I don't know, I just keep that part really clean.
Okay.
I don't put too much color in the front area. And a good trick is, if we would have a brush right here, is if you go from your mouth angle up to here, this is kind of like where you want your brow to end.
Oh, that's genius.
Yes.
So now I know how to actually use this makeup. And you know what else is so amazing?
Yeah.
The price point.
I mean, it's sold at 7-Eleven, so I'm assuming it's not really expensive.
No, it's not.
Oh my God, it's amazing. I mean, there's so many people out there who always like to, you know, buy makeup on a budget. So why not go to 7-Eleven and do
amazing.
it?
All right, we're here.
We're here. So I meet him here at the corner. This is perfect.
Perfect.
Go run and get him.
I'll wait.
Okay. Hi, Gabriel.
Hi, Mom.
Hi. How was school?
Good.
Hi, Bubba. Come on. Let's go in the car.
Well, hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. You?
I am excellent. So excited that you're with us.
Me too.
How was school today?
Good.
It's good times?
Yeah.
I like that a lot. So I noticed your incredible kicks you got going on there.
Thank you.
Tell me about your fashion style. And then I'm gonna go to your mom.
I like streetwear a lot. So more of the big brands right now, like Adidas, Supreme. So are my two favorites.
He knows more about sneakers than me. Like, I love going to, like yesterday we went to Adidas, actually to the actual store, and he was explaining me about every sneaker, and I was like, where do you know all this information from?
How do they know?
I think it's
My
YouTube.
boys are the same.
They watch a lot of YouTube now. It's crazy.
So how did you come about with your YouTube channel?
Oh, so I started my YouTube channel right around 5 years ago, and it's really fun.
I've seen it, and
I
it's
love.
so many amazing tips.
Thank you.
Literally. And like I said, I needed a little help, so all I have to do is click on your channel, and there's
go
so
and
many tips.
There's so many different videos on there. I have videos with celebrities. I've had Rosie and Jessica Alba on, and but then I also recreate looks from famous red carpet moments I've done, or simply I do videos like what to do for oily skin, or I have videos on how to cover blemishes, just like the things everyday woman would like to know when she applies her own makeup.
I love. And I kind of need to know what you're wearing. I'm dying. I
Oh,
love.
thank you so much. This is actually, I'm a huge fan of Isabel Marant.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah, and this is kind of like my work uniform. I'm really into good sneakers for work because I like to be comfortable. I'm standing on my feet all day, and
Does he give you opinions on your sneakers?
He does.
Sometimes.
He does. I'm really into Golden Goose. I don't know if you know them.
Goose, yes.
And then he helps me with like the Nikes and all those kinds.
I like
But
Stan Smiths.
Stan Smiths we
Stan
like.
Smith's good.
But for work I wear a lot of Golden Goose, and I'm obsessed with these shoes I'm wearing right now.
I'm obsessed with those
I don't know
shoes.
if you guys heard of this line called Everlane. They're really cheap.
I love. Will you be mad if I just copy
I
you?
want you to get them. They're like house slippers.
They're so
And
awesome.
I wear them for work, and I always feel like really chic in them.
All right. So I'm gonna park right here. Is this safe? Yeah. This is good. We did it!
Yay!
Thanks for letting me pick you
No
up.
problem.
Awesome.